Namaskar. The blessings of Maharaj Ji, Baba Neeb Karori Maharaj, my deity, and divine guidance of my Gurudev, Baba C.A. Sharma. I am bringing you those experiences which I experienced till now. Continuing with the last video which I posted of my Nanital trip, we had already gone to the Hanuman Garhi temple, which was the first temple established by Maharaj Ji in Uttarakhand. We had a wonderful darshan. We were all in bliss, in joyful mood, and we were, while coming down the stairs from the temple, my elder brother Shri Tiwari ji realized that his car keys have been locked inside the car and the car is locked from outside. We were in such a blissful state that we even took this incident not as a problem, but we took this incident in a very, very joyful manner, and everybody started laughing, looking at each other. And we looked at Baba C.A. Sharma, and he smiled. He said, there must be some reason why this has happened. And we still had time and then he spoke the truth, and he said, you see, even if you leave from here right now, how will you reach Nanital? Because the cars would not be allowed to enter Nanital Mall Road before 9 p.m. It was all about 7:30 in the evening. So we started again smiling, looking at each other, and everybody thought, okay, fine, this might be a reason why Maharaj Ji asked us to speak more about him, listen more about him, be in his blessings. And the surroundings were such, it was so peaceful. There was a small food stall just below the temple, which had been established since time immemorial, since the inauguration of the temple, and it is as it is. We sat there, and the satsang was on. There were many people surrounding us who were not followers of Baba Neeb Karori, but they had gathered just to hear these experiences, these memories. And it was really fascinating because everybody was pin-drop silence when Gurudev was speaking. And he was telling everybody that during the earlier times when Maharaj Ji was present in his physical form, the atmosphere was electric. And people used to forget about their woes, about their problems, about their daily needs. They used to be, all the time they wanted to be with Maharaj Ji because they would forget about the world, forget about everything. And that was, even Maharaj Ji said that if you remember God, you must remember God and keep His remembrance like you keep money in the locker. So it's like you are keeping God's memory, you are remembering God, you are in gratitude of God, and within in your inner self, then none of the blockages and none of the problems would be felt as problems, and they would just pass by. So this is what happened, and suddenly there was a car which came in, a lot of people inside came out. So one of the members said they started bowing and touching Gurudev's feet because they knew him, and they were really excited and said that we had been remembering you since yesterday. In the past year when we had your darshan, you said some work was to be fulfilled, and it has been fulfilled. So we decided that we would visit each of Maharaj Ji's temple and pay gratitude. So we had been to Vrindavan, we had been to Kechi, now we are at Hanuman Garhi, but because of the time, we were moving away to Nanital. Then suddenly, from one family member from the car said, "Let's go to Hanuman Garhi. At least we can go there and at least fold our hands outside the premises." So we all agreed and we came. And now we realize that why Maharaj sent us here. It is because of you. So we wanted to have your darshan, and we were remembering you since yesterday. So again, Gurudev, in his very amicable manner, he said that it's all Maharaj. Maharaj's grace is on you all the time, every moment. You realize it or not, but he's there with you. And the crux of this whole incident is to make us believe in our faith. Faith could be on anybody. Faith could be on self. Faith could be on a deity. Faith could be on a master. But ultimately, it is the faith. It is that connection with the Supreme Self which makes you really fearless. God's remembrance actually makes you fearless.